Mike Turner had been working the same cargo route for 8 years. ExpressLine uniform, brown delivery truck, 150 packages delivered daily. Customers knew him as a reliable, kind driver, until that Wednesday when he delivered a package to the wrong address and stumbled into a drug gang's operation. That's when 10 armed gang members realized this man wasn't just a cargo driver, but a legendary operator who had served 15 years in Navy SEAL Team 5. Welcome to the Human Stories. Before we begin this incredible wrong place, wrong time and hidden identity story, tell me in the comments which city you're watching from today. And if you believe stories like this deserve to be told, hit that subscribe button. These stories must not be forgotten. In the southwest neighborhoods of Phoenix, the ExpressLine cargo truck appeared every morning at 9 a.m. Brown, medium-sized truck with a simple logo on the side. The driver was Mike Turner, 42 years old, short brown hair, always clean-shaven. Mike had been working the same route for 8 years. Starting from Riverside Drive to Sunset Boulevard, 47 different addresses, he delivered an average of 150 packages daily. Small packages, large boxes, sometimes important documents. Customers loved Mike. He was punctual, reliable, never lost a package. When he knocked on the door, he'd smile and say, "ExpressLine, your package." He'd get a signature, say thank you, and move to the next address. "Mike is always on time," Mrs. Rodriguez would say. "Such a nice man. I trust him," retired teacher Mr. Patterson would say. "I only want him to deliver my packages." Mike's daily routine never changed. He'd start work at the ExpressLine depot at 7:30 a.m., load his truck, check the route plan. First delivery at 9 a.m., last delivery usually at 5:30 p.m. His co-workers called Mike Silent Mike. He didn't talk much, did his job, never had problems with anyone. During breaks he usually sat alone. "Is Mike a former soldier?" young employee Carlos had asked once. "We don't know," depot supervisor Jim had said. "He never talks about it, but there's something about his posture." That was the truth. Mike Turner had served in U.S. Navy SEAL Team 5 from 2004 to 2019. But in 2019, he had retired, wanted a normal life, and found work at ExpressLine. PTSD, adjustment issues, dealing with the past. He lived with all of it quietly, sharing with no one. He had kept this secret for 8 years, until that Wednesday morning, Mike loaded his truck as usual. He had 148 packages that day, normal volume. At 2:30 p.m. on Riverside Drive, he had a few final deliveries left. One was a special delivery for Rachel Martinez, 1247 Maple Street. Important document, hand delivery required. Mike checked his GPS, 1247 Maple Street. Not an address he knew, but the GPS showed it clearly. When he arrived at the address, he found it strange. An old industrial area, abandoned-looking buildings. The building numbered 1247, looked like a large warehouse. "Odd," Mike muttered. "Does Rachel Martinez live here?" He got out of the truck and took the package. He looked at the GPS again. It showed the correct address. He approached the building's door. Metal door. No bell. He knocked. "ExpressLine. Package for Rachel Martinez." Sounds came from inside. Quick footsteps, whispers, the sound of things being moved. Mike's SEAL instincts set off alarms. This wasn't normal. "Wait," came a shout from inside. 2 minutes, Mike stepped back. 15 years of experience told him something was wrong. He looked around. The street was deserted. The nearest neighbor was 200 meters away. The door opened. The man who came out was in his 30s, tense, looking sweaty. "Package," the man said. "For Rachel Martinez," Mike said. "Are you her?" Yes. I mean, she's my sister." Mike looked at the man's hands, trembling, bruised knuckles, signs of fighting. "Can I see ID?" Mike asked. "What? Identification. ID required for document delivery." The man became uncomfortable. "ID's not with me. It's inside." "Then could you go inside and get it? You wait here." The man tried to close the door, but Mike put his foot in the gap. "Sorry, but that's the procedure. Package recipient must show ID." The man looked at Mike angrily. "Who are you to give me orders?" Mike stayed calm. "I'm an ExpressLine driver, just doing my job." A voice came from inside. "Carlos, what's going on out there?" The man called Carlos became even more tense. "Cargo driver, brought a package." "What package?" The voice was getting closer. Mike thought to himself, "This isn't going well." A second man appeared, older, more dangerous looking, tattoos on his arms, scar on his face. "Who are you?" he asked Mike. "ExpressLine cargo driver, delivering a package to Rachel Martinez." The two men looked at each other, then they started laughing. "Rachel Martinez," the older man said. "There's no Rachel Martinez here." Mike checked his package. 12047 Maple Street. "Rachel Martinez, you came to the wrong address, buddy." Mike pulled out his GPS. "GPS shows this place." The older man approached, looked at the GPS. "This is 1274 Maple Street. You're in the wrong place." Mike checked again. The GPS really showed 12047 4040. "You're in the wrong place." Mike checked again. The GPS really showed 1274. The package said 12047. "Sorry," Mike said. "GPS error. I'll go." He stepped back to leave, but Carlos grabbed his arm. "Don't rush," he said. "Come inside. Have some tea." Every alarm bell in Mike's head was ringing. "Thanks, but I have work to do." "I insist," the older man said. His tone had changed. At that moment, a third man came out of the building, then a fourth, then a fifth. Mike understood the situation. He had come to the wrong place at the wrong time. This was a drug operation, and now he was a witness. "Come inside," the older man said. This time it was a command. "No need," Mike said. "I'll just go." A sixth man appeared by his truck. He had blocked his path. "Mike Turner," the older man said, reading Mike's name tag. "You're in big trouble now." Mike put the package on the ground, freed his hands. "I'm just a cargo driver. I didn't see anything." "Too late," the older man said. He pulled a gun from under his jacket. The others also drew their weapons. Mike was surrounded. "Inside," the older man said. Mike evaluated his options. 6 armed men. He was unarmed. Open area. Nearest cover was the truck, 10 meters away. A normal person would surrender, but Mike Turner wasn't a normal person. "Okay," he said. "I'm going inside." He walked toward the building, but on the first step, he moved. 15 years of Navy SEAL training kicked in instantly. Mike was no longer a cargo driver. He was a phantom operator. His first move was child's play. He disarmed Carlos's weapon and counterattacked. The man went down. The second man tried to fire. Mike rolled for cover, got behind the truck. Behind the truck, someone shouted. Mike attacked the third man's ankles from under the truck. The man fell. The fourth man tried a flanking maneuver. Mike was expecting this. Surprise attack, hit the solar plexus. "Who is this guy?" the fifth man shouted. The older man, the leader, was starting to understand. Professional. The sixth man laid down suppression fire. Mike moved to the other side of the truck. He opened the cargo compartment. What was inside? Packages, but Mike could use these as weapons. He threw a heavy box. It hit the fifth man in the head. The sixth man was reloading. Mike closed the distance. Hand-to-hand combat. 15 years of CQC training versus street thug. No contest. The older man remained, the most dangerous. He looked experienced. "Who are you?" he asked. Mike didn't answer, just approached. "Police, FBI." Mike smiled. "ExpressLine. Final engagement. Leader experience versus SEAL training." Mike won. 6 men 4 minutes, all neutralized. Mike picked up his package, corrected his GPS, and got in the truck to go to the real address. 1,404. The real address was on a quiet residential street. Small house, nice garden, a normal place. Mike knocked on the door. "ExpressLine. Package for Rachel Martinez." A beautiful woman in her 30s opened the door. "Oh, I was expecting this. ID please," Mike said. Rachel showed her identification. "Sorry for the delay. Did you have GPS problems?" "Small detour," Mike said. "No problem." He got the signature and delivered the package. "Thank you," Rachel said. "What? ExpressLine is always reliable. Customer satisfaction is our priority," Mike said. As he returned to the truck, his phone rang. It was dispatcher Jim. "Mike, where are you?" A man called, said he couldn't get his package. "Which package?" 1004 Maple Street. "Urgent pickup." Mike smiled. "That address is cancelled. Customer wasn't home." "Are you sure?" "I'm sure. Remove that address from the list." "Okay. Any other problems?" "No. Everything's normal." Mike got in the truck and went to the next address. His daily routine continued. 20 minutes later, he heard police sirens. They were coming from the direction of 1004 Maple Street. They had received an anonymous tip. Drug operation. 6 people had been arrested. Large amounts of cocaine were seized. The suspects had given statements saying, "The cargo driver beat us up," but police didn't believe this. Mike turned on his radio and started listening to music. Next delivery, Mr. Johnson, 8992 Oak Street. Pet food. At 5:30 p.m., Mike made his last delivery. He brought the truck back to the depot and submitted his daily report. Dispatcher Jim approached. "Mike, how was today?" "Normal," Mike said. 148 deliveries, all successful. What was that 1004 Maple Street thing about?" "GPS error. I went to the wrong address." "Strange. There was a big police operation there." "Really?" Mike acted surprised. "What was there?" "Drug gang. 6 people arrested." "Good.